And that's why if you want the American people to trust you again, you have to come to Jesus with this story and stop saying, I want to look forward. Jake Tapper, who ignored this story virtually his entire tenure from the time he ran in 2020 through the end, wants to make money off it now. Listen.
I think some of the criticism is fair, to be honest, of me. Certainly I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but knowing then what I know now, I look back at my coverage during the Biden years, and I did cover some of these issues, but not enough. I look back on it with humility.
So basically admitting that he didn't cover it the way he should have, and now he wants to make money on it.
That is crazy. Ainsley, this is what bothers me about that statement. You chose to look the other way.
That's right.
You chose to run with things like the Russian hoax and get awards for it. You chose to go with the story. One from Adam Schiff was giving you leads that didn't exist. You chose to look at the Seal report as ironclad like your Bible. You chose to go with that and gum up the country for 2.5 years and that Donald Trump was ever president. But you chose not to look at what we all saw. A guy that couldn't walk, couldn't talk, wouldn't have cabinet meetings. His decisions were so horrific in Afghanistan. You stopped showing the video of them falling off planes. You watched the testimony of the generals who said, I told him not to leave this way with this troop threshold. And you chose not to say, wait a second, can this guy even think? You chose to see the story about note cards, about where to walk and where to sit with one empty chair in a room. And you didn't think you could focus on that in your 2-hour show.
Absolutely. They are still denying. This is their defense. This is the media's new defense. They said it's not that they weren't reporting on it. It's that the White House lied to them and that they could not see it. And that's the reason all of us could see it. The American people could see it. And suddenly we're supposed to believe that they had blinders on and they had more access to the president than we did. I'm just not buying it.